A little over a month ago, we came across something absolutely amazing underneath our kitchen floor. Little did we know, we've been walking over a 300-year-old water well every day for the past 20 years. It all started while renovating our kitchen. We wanted underfloor heating, so we had to pull up all of the original foundations in order to lay it. While removing some of the sand, we came across a really strange gravelly mixture in one spot. Upon investigation, it turned out to be hollow and full of water. Suspecting a leak, we carried on digging, which led to more water. And then we came across a literal brick wall that seemed to be rounded in shape. Intrigued, we carried on investigating and found a ring of bricks. We were pretty certain at this point that we'd found the house's original water well. We then made the scary decision to incorporate it into the new kitchen. This meant building the well up 6 courses with reclaimed brick and mortar, because we're not professional well builders. This would bring it up to finished floor level. At this point, the well was only filling with about 4 inches of water. The well was obviously backfilled with all the rubble and brick from a previous demolition, probably around 70-80 years ago. My grandparents and more recently my parents have been living in this house for 40 years, and after speaking to the last owner, they also had no idea that there was ever a well on the property. The house has been estimated to have been constructed around the 1700s as a coach stop/inn/tavern, so it is very likely that the well was built at the same time as the house. As the well got deeper, we had to come up with increasingly sketchy ways to get in and out. We employed a pulley system as the depth of the well was making it impossible to lift buckets out by hand. Once all the foundations were up, we began laying the new foundation. After draining, the well was filling with about 8 foot of water, which was making digging very difficult. Luckily we hit the bottom around 15 foot, which is relatively short for a well, but is on par with wells in our area. First on the agenda was lining the bottom of the well with some slate. This should help filter the water from the bottom up. And then it was time to tile the first half of the kitchen. We put Dad back in his favourite place because it was time to install the lighting. And there you go. I can't even tell you how amazing it was to finally see our ideas starting to take shape.
First we had to dry fit the frame. Our well is not perfectly round, so we have to get it just right in order not to see too much underlying brick. And then came the hard part. It had to be packed out just right, otherwise when we laid the tile there would be a lip between the tile and the frame. And here she is, the star of the show. 31.5mm toughened glass. This weighs a whopping 290 pounds. The glass had been sitting in the warehouse all night, as well as cruising down the motorway, so the temperature difference in the house caused some major condensation. A quick wipe and it was ready to be fitted. It was time for the first walk on the well, featuring Dad's holy sock.
Holy sock!
Sausage found her new favourite place to lie.